Hello and welcome. Today we will talk about the second tense in English language, the present continuous. Let's get started. So, first of all, we must learn when do we use it, the present continuous. The present continuous is used to describe actions happening now. For example, Robert is talking to his boss right now. So we can say now, we can say at the moment, we can say right now. All of them have the same meaning. To describe temporary situations. So this is not something that is going to be permanent or go on forever. It's something that will happen for a short period of time and then it will change. I'm staying with my aunt at the moment. So I'm not going to live with her forever. I am just staying with her maybe for a couple of days or for a week to describe temporary situations. The present continuous is used to talk about annoying actions which happen repeatedly, usually with the adverbs of frequency like always, constantly, and continually. For example, you are always interrupting me. So, of course, I am not happy about this. You are always interrupting me. You are constantly coming late. You are always complaining. So, this is something that isn't good. I am not happy about it. To describe situations which are changing or developing around the present time. For example, air pollution is increasing in our city. So, this is a situation that is changing every minute. It's developing. It's happening right now. Air pollution is increasing in our city. Like, for example, when we say the prices are increasing daily. So, every day you wake up and you see the prices have gone up. The prices are increasing daily. Also, present continuous. The present continuous is also used to talk about future arrangements, an action that I will do in the future. And when we say arrangements, so usually it's something that needs planning and arranging. I am visiting some friends at the weekend. So here, of course, I called my friends and I told them that I'm coming and I am ready to make this visit. So these are the five situations when we use the present continuous. So, how to use the present progressive? Of course, progressive and continuous, the same meaning. First of all, we have the affirmative form. So, we have the subject and then a verb to be, am, is, are, plus verb ing. We use am with I, is with he, she, or it, and are with you, we, and they. For example, I am working. I am working. He is working. She is working. It is working. You are working. We are working. And they are working. So, how about the negative form? How do we form the negative? We simply add not after the verb to be. I am not working. She is not working. You are not working. So we have the short form ain't. Ain't, usually we use it for am not, but we can also use it for other subjects in the present simple. Like, for example, he ain't here. He is not here. Of course, we usually only use this in speaking, so it's not official grammar. Isn't and aren't. She isn't working. You aren't working. Now, how to use yes no questions and answers. So if we want to form a question, we use the verb to be plus subject plus verb ing and then the question mark. Example, are you playing? Is she sleeping? Now, when you want to answer, you can say yes or yes, he is. So, yes, he is playing. No, she isn't. No, she isn't sleeping. Now, those are the keywords that usually we use with the present continuous. Now, at the present, at the moment, we can also say right now. So, this is something that's going to happen immediately, right now. We can also say any minute now, any minute now. Like, for example, let's say that you are running and you want to catch the bus. So I know that the bus is going to leave 6 and now it's 5:59. I have 1 minute. So usually what do I say? Come on, the bus is leaving any minute now. So you need to hurry up. Today, these days, or this week, this year, etc., etc., next week or next year, tonight and tomorrow. For example, tonight I am watching a movie. Tomorrow I am traveling. Now, stative verbs. Now, this is a little problem we have. Stative verbs are verbs that usually cannot be used in the present continuous. These verbs are usually used in the present tense or the past tense. We don't use the ing form with them. Why? Because usually these verbs, we can't really see them or watch them. Like, for example, let's say that a man is drinking coffee. So you can see the movement of his hand while he is drinking coffee. So I say, okay, he is drinking. But can you know about a person's opinion without asking him? No, you can't. So I say, what do you think about this topic? I don't say, what are you thinking about this topic? So these verbs are stative verbs. Usually we don't use them with the ing. For example, the verbs of senses, like for example, feel, hear, smell, taste, notice, see, and etc. For example, feel. So I ask you, when do you feel happy? So you say, for example, I feel happy when I succeed. Can you hear this voice? Maybe you hear it, maybe you can't hear it. So you must tell me. Smell. So do you smell this? I don't say I am smelling. I say I smell. Taste. For example, what does lemon taste like? What does coffee taste like? I don't say tasting. Verbs of emotions. For example, like, love, hate, dislike, want, need, prefer, fear, wish, admire, mind, and etc. For example, I say, what do you want? What do you want? I want to go out. I want to have fun. You can't say, I am wanting. This is wrong. Verbs of perception and opinion, like, for example, know, think, when think means believe, believe, understand, forget, hope, expect, mean, imagine, and etc. For example, I ask you, do you understand Japanese? So you say, yes, I understand it. Or you say, no, I don't understand it. So you can't say, I am understanding. That's wrong. Verbs of ownership, like for example, have, possess, belong, own, etc. Okay, wait a minute. Have. I am sure 100% that I've heard a person saying, I am having dinner. You are correct. This is not wrong. But have here is not a verb of ownership. When you say I am having dinner, it means I am eating dinner. So here the meaning change. So be careful for the meaning of the verb. We will study this in 2 minutes. Other verbs which describe permanent states, like for example, be, cost, seem, appear, weigh, consist, and so on. Like for example, when you say, I am happy, or I am a teacher, or I am a student. So you can't say, I am being a student. You are either a student or you are not. When you say, I am happy, you are either happy or you are not happy. When I say cost, for example, gold costs a lot of money. Gold costs a lot of money. So I can't say costing. This is actually wrong. Now, there are some certain stative verbs that can be used in the progressive tenses when they express action rather than state, but with a difference in meaning. These are the words that we talked about with have. Like, for example, think. It can mean consider. In this case, I can use it with ing. I am thinking of buying a car. So I am considering it. Is it good for me or is it bad for me? Or will it be good? Or maybe I should wait. Or maybe I should do it. So I'm considering it. See, when it means meet or visit. She is seeing her sister tonight. It means she is visiting or meeting. For example, tomorrow I am seeing my doctor. So I will go to uh, visit him for a checkup. Have, when it means drink, eat, take, plan, and so on. Glenn is having lunch in the cafeteria at the moment, so he is eating lunch. When I say, for example, I am having a party tomorrow, so I am hosting a party tomorrow. Have is one of the verbs that can be used in many different meaning and places. Taste, when I want to try the food. I am just tasting the food to see if it's ready. So here, it's not about what does it taste. Is it salty? Is it sweet? No, I'm tasting it to see if it's ready or not, or if it needs anything. And feel, like for example, when I have touch, John is feeling the packet in order to find out what's inside. Let's say, for example, that somebody bought you a present and it's in the packet, and you try to, what's inside? What's inside? You try to shake it, you try to squeeze it. So here, feeling. John is feeling the packet in order to find what's inside. So, guys, this is it for the present continuous tense. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments, and we will have some exercises between the present simple and the present progressive. Thank you for giving me, wow, almost 14 minutes of your time, and see you in other grammar lessons.